Well, all right here. So it's Elvis Rodriguez versus Viktor Postol. Man, Elvis Rodriguez stops Viktor Postol in the seventh round, and I believe it's like what this is like. I know it's his fifth time. This was his fifth time ever being down, and he's been stopped before and everything. But yeah, I must say, look, Dominican boxing. Okay, I mean these Dominicans are, they're making themselves known in the sport of boxing, right? Now, it's just sad that it's not making much noise because people in my neighborhood, I speak to some of my neighbors and they're Dominican, and I speak to them about boxing, and they be like, oh no, Dominicans we're mostly good at baseball, boxing, nah. So they don't really know what's going on. The transitioning with Dominican boxing is not catching on too fast for the I guess Dominicans here in the States, or maybe not in the Dominican Republic, because the ones I'm talking to, they're like, been living in the States for like, I don't know, 5 years or so. But yeah, look, yeah, I understand that they're, known to be good at baseball, but hey, they're making their stamp in the sport of boxing as well. And, they look pretty good, okay? Now, to me, at first, this looks like where Showtime is going. All right, it looks like Showtime is going in the same direction as HBO. Like way before HBO After Dark had ended, they were going more towards the Ukrainian fighters. Y'all remembers that they had a lot of Ukrainian boxers who didn't speak English. This, that, and the third. They were just seem going in that direction. Okay, and I at first I was thinking, well, man, maybe Showtime is doing the same thing. They start going in the direction with the Dominicans and the other Latin fighters. But then again, no, what they're trying to do is earn a much more larger fan base, in the sport of boxing. If we can get a whole bunch of, look, Dominicans, this right here start catching on. Like, hey, man, look, we got baseball locked down, and pretty soon we're going to have boxing locked down. It'll draw, just as much as Dominicans who love baseball into boxing as well. And that'll, help grow the sport. So, yeah, PBC, Showtime, they're trying to get all the good fighters, no matter where they from. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to help grow the sport of boxing, get it back to where it used to be, back in the 70s and, 80s and early 90s and whatnot, just trying to get the name up. Now, getting back with Elvis Rodriguez, okay? Now, he stated at the end he wants a title fight, Now, listen, the young man fights at 140, okay? And if like I know, there's some danger at 140. Oh, yeah, Subriel, the dangerous Matias, okay? He has a title, right? So, this will be a real good, showdown, I understand what we had the rivalry with Puerto Rico versus Mexico, but now we could have Puerto Rico versus Dominican Republic, right? So I don't think that fight is going to happen anytime soon. They're going to have to let that right there marinate. But Elvis Rodriguez, man, he is sharp, okay? I mean, the young man, his timing is good. He knows how to punch right over his opponent, offense like he was doing Viktor Postol tonight. He had Viktor Postol confused, especially with that jab. You know what I'm saying? He was blinding Viktor Postol with the jab, coming down, hitting him in the body, right? Like when the jab, he throws it, then comes down with the cross to the body. Man, the young boy, Elvis Rodriguez was looking great tonight. All right. And to me, a fight between him and Subriel Matias, yeah, that'd be a good one. Now, y'all might say, why it has to be Subriel Matias? There's other champions there. Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? But with both of them being on Showtime and everything, I'm just saying, that'd be the most easier fight to make. You feel me? So that's why I'm bringing that up. All right. So, yeah, man, what a great night of boxing. I'm going to keep my eye out on, my man Elvis Rodriguez, and see how far he can go in sport and everything. For right now, things is looking pretty promising for the young man. So anyways, that's my take on this. This is CMD Boxing Reports, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.